Welcome to New Horizons for New Hampshire. We're located here at Manchester at 199 Manchester Street. We are the state's largest soup kitchen, food pantry, and homeless shelter. And we're going to take a little tour and tell you a little bit about some of the services that we provide right here in Manchester, New Hampshire. This is the New Horizons food pantry. In this pantry, every month we provide groceries to over 900 families. Families come in, they get a couple of $100s worth of groceries that will sustain them for hopefully at least 2 weeks period. We provide them with a full range of foods, everything that's in the food pyramid. And folks come in, they'll start down at the end, they'll get baskets that are pre-prepared with non-perishables. They'll work their way down the line. They'll be given meat and chicken and bread, pork and beef and hamburger, and they'll work down fresh produce, fruits, vegetables, baked goods. In a typical day, we'll serve between 250 and 300 meals. We also serve breakfast to anyone who stays in our shelter as well. In our kitchen, folks preparing for tonight's dinner. The preparation starts at about 9 o'clock in the morning. These are all volunteers except for Carlos. On this side of the building is our women's shelter. We're an adult shelter for men and women. We also operate another shelter for women only around the corner on Union Street. Women there have to leave during the day. They have to either work, volunteer, or do some kind of constructive coursework, or take programs, or do something that's productive during the day. We have a sort of a TV room where people can spend some time watching TV or reading a book or have some quiet time when they're staying here. After all, we tell people when you're at New Horizons, you're not here because you've done anything wrong. You're here because you need a place to stay. And when people show up here, oftentimes they just have a backpack or one small suitcase. We'll provide them with whatever they need, whether it's clothing, whether it's toiletries. We'll give them everything from shampoo and shaving cream and razors and deodorant and soap and shampoo, whatever they might need, we supply them as well. So we try and cover all of the needs when somebody comes to us. Men's shelter begins here and works a lot more beds on the men's shelter. Homelessness, at least as we see it, is generally about 2 to 1 in men. On a typical night, we'll have between 80 and 100 people staying between New Horizons and Angie's, our women's shelter. Lately, we've been running at capacity, but we still do not turn people away. We will find a place for people to stay, even if it means putting down mats or cots or whatever, but we need to get people in out of the cold and out of the elements. So when they are ready to move on, we'll also help them get whatever they need, whether it's everything from a bed and a bureau to just clothes for a job interview or whatever they might need. If you stay here 3 nights, you're required to meet with a case manager, and our case managers map out a plan with you basically on how you're going to get out of here and be successful. But we're proud of what we do. We have a lot of success with people, but we can only do it because of the support of so many people in our community. And we have dedicated people and dedicated volunteers because you never know when, and I get this all the time, people say to me, "Charlie, I never thought I would come to a place like New Horizons asking for help." So that's kind of why we're here, and that's why we do what we do at New Horizons.